Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Yeah, I mean, we've been through this. You know what's going on. It's the beginning of the show. Jason, me, Mikey B, what's up?
Yeah.
Thank you for our new followers, if there are any. If you're wondering where to find us, you're dumb. It's just search the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE.
We actually pull up on the first front page of Google now.
You can tell it's us. It's us painted up as cartoons in the picture. We look like garbage pail kids. I almost said cabbage pail kids.
Cabbage pails?
I'm stupid. Yeah, cabbage pails. We look like garbage patch kids. We're patched up garbage. I actually feel like patched up garbage.
Inadvertently, we also made an image of ourselves as the whitest toy in the history of white toys.
Yeah.
The garbage pail kids, the Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's racist if you made them all black.
Well, we're not black.
Yeah, we're not. But I'm saying whoever made the Garbage Patch Kids, garbage pail, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
My mouth is garbage today. I feel stupid. I'm having a stupid. I woke up with a headache and I just felt stupid and mad and emotional all day. It's fucking dumb.
What was your garbage pail kid that had your name? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
It was Mike. I know it was the rocker. It was the rock and roll one. It was jolting himself, but I forget what it was. If somebody knows what it was.
I wish it was Metal Mike, but I know it's not that. That's
no, that's too cool. Yeah. No, it's supposed to be insulting.
You got anything you want to talk about before we get into some videos?
Well, in the spirit of white people being as terrible as everybody seems to think they are, I've got a new list of white people names.
Oh, cool.
This is our second segment from one that we had
We've
previously.
actually talked about a few times trying to find a new slur for white people.
So we've always landed on pink dicks being pretty much one of the most hurtful and funniest ones, I think.
But that reminds me of like a Russian or like Ukraine, like a commie, like, yo, commie pink dick.
Yeah, because not that I'm going around looking at a bunch of dicks, but, as a regular dude, I look at porn, and
dicks are everywhere now.
Not all white dudes' dicks are pink. Some of them are tan, brown, some are gray.
Some are two-tone. Some are like a fucking Cadillac from 1993. It's got a different rag top on it.
Some look like the marked down meat from Walmart. They're like a grayish green color, with like some schmegma kind of around
Those
the
guys
sides.
are the wrong kind of white, though.
They're the whites that speak like fucking other languages.
Those
when
are
they're
like
at home.
Croatians or something.
Absolutely. So here we got a few names. How about let's see what sounds offensive. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna start light. We'll go light.
Do it.
Chalk children.
Chalk children.
Chalk children.
That's pretty good. It's a little clunky, but Chalk Children is pretty good.
If I got in a fight with somebody,
little Chalk Children,
I got in a fight with somebody and they're like, "Man, fuck you, you fucking Chalk Children." I'd be like, "Hey,
so you get to one person, you got to say Chalk Child.
you Chalk Child."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Okay, all right." What about feta cheese fucktard?
That's just a good one for anybody. But feta cheese fucktard, that sounds more Italian.
You feta cheese fucktard.
Feta cheese fucktard. I wish we could name this episode "Feta Cheese Fucktard."
Bird caca.
Okay. Bird shit. You bird shit, bitch. I like that one.
Coconut shavings.
Okay, that one's okay.
How about a cocaine monkey?
That does not sound like white people. I'm not going to lie. It sounds like
You're going to see some patterns here.
Yeah.
How about sour cream citizens?
That's a Mexican one right there. That's not even white. Sour cream citizens?
Okay. Tartar sauce tyrant.
Okay.
Lice landlords.
Hold on. Tartar sauce tyrant sounds like some people from Boston.
Ooh.
Dock workers.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking tartar sauce. I can't even say it. Tartar sauce tyrant.
So just so you know, if you're not familiar with how white people, we do subcategorize ourselves too. So it's not just one general type of a white person.
It's like how they say there's a bunch of different Asians, but we can't tell. You know? But there's a bunch of there's.
Well, I mean, neither can they, especially if they have to look left or right.
Oh, yeah.
Cottage cheese cartel.
White people are too cartel. I feel like it's giving them it's not so much of a diss.
It's kind of bumping it up a notch.
Yeah.
Okay. How about lice landlords?
That sounds terrible.
I've never had lice in my life.
I've never had lice.
I've stayed at a bunch of white people's houses that had lice. Luckily, I skirted it.
Yeah.
But
Well, I shower regularly, so they don't really stick.
flower fleas, like FLOUR, flower fleas.
Flower fleas?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little confusing because you don't know what kind of flower. Because I thought of flowers.
W flower. What? How about we're now the chlorine community?
Chlorine kids, I think, is better.
Okay.
That. Yeah, chlorine kids. Fucking chlorine kids.
These are all shapeable.
Yeah.
These are all remoldable. Ice scorpions. That kind of sounds cool.
Yeah.
Be like, fuck you, ice scorpion. I'd be like, hey.
It sounds like a biker gang. It's like,
thank you. We're the ice scorpions.
We'll freeze you out, brother. How brother is this brother?
Powder crickets. Popcorn ceiling.
Hold on, powder crickets. It's pretty fucking.
That's
good.
not bad. Ranch possums.
Ranch possums. Well, I do love ranch though.
I really do too, actually. So it seems appropriately fitting, you know. And I've got spots, freckles, and stuff, just like ranch does in it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's billable. Here comes that vanilla gorilla.
That sounds like a good white rapper's name, the Vanilla Gorilla.
I feel like that's a
Dude.
nickname that what's his name, Riff Raff, possibly called himself once before.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I like. So we're not supposed to like it.
Oh well, I like it.
Okay, all right.
I'm also only half white, so
How about just going classic? Sperm.
sperm. You fucking sperm.
But not all sperm is white.
How do you know?
I've had a couple of different colors.
I feel like all sperm is white. I feel like no matter what color the actual delivery system for sperm is, I feel like the actual sperms are all white.
Well, yeah, but I mean, who's looking at it through a
Wait.
microscope?
So we all start out as white?
We're all white, no matter what.
We're all white in the beginning.
That's supremacy right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
A little far in that.
I don't know what that meant, but I just agreed for no reason.
White Walkers.
Okay.
I'll take that one. White Walkers. Elbow ash.
Well, I mean, come on. That clearly doesn't sound like white people.
And white people are so white you can't see if they have elbow
Yeah,
ash.
you can't see
unless you sit next to them in a narrow car and they slice your arm open on the.
I've had elbow ash since that bar we went to last week because we're at those picnic tables and I had my arm up on the table for so long that I got a sore. So I actually have an ashy elbow.
The driftwood table absorbed your fucking moisture from your
It
elbows.
sucked. They were Jewish tables. It sucked my moisture out. Sold it to the next bar.
How about untitled documents?
Okay.
That's kind of, aloe. I did not even do that one. Hold on a second, because I can't even say the word.
What is it? Let me see.
Aloe apologist.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's kind of dumb.
Trying too hard.
They're not all winners. Here.
Yeah.
They're not all winners. Cloud-colored creatures.
Okay. I feel like these people need to learn to streamline. Cloud kids.
Cloud kids.
Yeah.
That's not bad. But see, remember, we're not supposed to like it. Okay. Ku Klux Kleenex.
Oh, I mean, that's offensive.
It's offensive. I didn't like that
Not
one at
to
all.
me or anything, but I can see somebody else getting offended.
Cousin lovers. And I got to say, I've had some hot cousins.
Okay.
I've had hot cousins. You know, I've thought about it.
All my hot cousins were brown, though. They weren't white.
Rice water.
Okay, that's not white people.
No.
I'm going to just stop.
I think that we're getting to the end here. So I guess it's all still a work in progress, kind of a little bit. Was there any bland chicken? You know,
Yeah. I mean, white people do make some bland chicken.
I make some flavored chicken, but that's because I've been around the block. You know, so
Yeah, but you're a different kind of white. You're like a pink white.
I'm a pink white, but also I'm a meatologist with the smokins and the barbecuings. You know, so.
What was the one you said? Fuck.
No, the fuck
feta cheese
feta cheese fucktards
Yeah.
is pretty offensive.
Yeah,
I gotta say
feta
that,
cheese
you know?
fucktard.
Yeah. All right.
But again, that sounds like Greek or Italian. Feta's a Greek cheese, right?
It is super
Yeah.
white though, very white.
Okay. All right.
So it's still a work in progress. I still think, I think being called a pink dick still is a little bit more offensive than anything else so far. So
The search for a racist term for white people is still on. So if you guys have any suggestions, send them in and we'll talk about it.
send it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll disseminate it.
I don't know what that means, but I'll dissect it.
It's because I'm white. I
Yeah.
read. I know
Okay.
those words.
I'm not allowed to read. I can only read 3/5 of what you read. And even then, I'm like, that's not for me. That's for El Jefe. It's not for me. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's check out a video.
I love when I can see the tentacles. And you was just swimming one day, and now you about to swim in my ass, because I'm going to shit you out as soon as I eat you up.
She gave you every second of that laugh you wanted. I'm glad she drew it out. That was hilarious.
That's my new ringtone.
Yeah.
That laugh is my new ringtone for the people I hate when they call me.
Also, swim in my ass. I'm going to shit you out.
Now I'm worried about my dick getting pinched by that fucking crab in your booty. Booty crabs.
She got booty crabs. She got butt crabs. That was hilarious. That's also, I don't think she understands what happens when your food gets digested. It's not like swimming around your butt cheeks.
So she might think it's like sperm that it lives after she swallows it, but no, it absorbs through your system. So
Yeah.
It turns into mush.
Okay. Yeah.
Thus what poop is.
Yeah. That chick's funny.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, actually, because I like fried seafood, that shit look good. And I gotta tell you,
yeah.
I already made plans for fried seafood later this week. So from that video alone.
I used to be scared of when I would eat calamari, I'd only eat the rings. But then you eat the tentacle ones, you're like, this is so much better. The ring ones are just like rubber dipped in ranch or whatever you got to dip them in.
It is. Do you know that the rings are actually part of the head? It's a sliced up parts of the head. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you know how it's like shaped like.
I didn't even think what part it was. I was like, oh, I'd rather eat this than actually see the squid.
Yeah. No, it's actually part of the head. So you know, like a squid is like it's like a pointy head. The chop. That makes the calamari rings. That's
the best part of that whole video is that her name is actually Calamari.
Oh, nice. So anybody wants to follow her.
Doesn't Calamari sound like a black chick's name though?
It does.
Calamari.
Hey, look, it's coming down between Priscilla and Calamari. All right.
Yeah. All right, let's move on before we get racist.
I ran into a white lady named Shaniqua the other day, actually, also. She had a name tag on, so it was official.
You think that nut juice tastes like sourdough bread mixed with Pop Rocks, stuff in your mouth? It's the exact replica of nut juice? Because I don't know, you might not understand unless you guys have actually had nut juice in your mouth. There's something tingling in my mouth. I used to think it's like maybe it's tingling and like kind of like ticklish in my mouth because sperm is flagella and they swim. Maybe it's tingling because the sperm is swimming in my mouth.
First of all, I'm not falling for that one. Pop Rocks, okay.
Yeah.
Just because you love the flavor of jizz doesn't mean you're going to fucking trick me again. All right? Okay.
Again.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
I like Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks are fucking delicious.
I heard it actually tastes like brisket burnt ends.
What are you doing later?
I think she's right. I think the sperm is swimming. Also, Pop Rocks, it can't feel like Pop Rocks.
No.
Pop Rocks is like explosions in your mouth.
Well.
I feel like she feels tingling from like the little tail slap, and they're all they think there's an egg in there they can inseminate, and you're going to be wrong.
So I interviewed a couple of women in my life about this, and they verified that the tingles are a real thing.
Huh.
Still not interested.
I count that as the magic you just received from me.
Maybe so.
That's what that is.
I made your mouth orgasm.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You just fell in love with me.
Yeah. And I just
Don't fall in love
and
with
I possibly may or may not have just done an 8-ball of Coke before you tasted that shit.
Yeah.
So that could be the tingles too.
I put a Coke Rock in my dick hole before I came, so that's the tingle.
That's the only way to fucking come.
It's also going to go numb now, just so you know.
It helps you last longer.
Yeah. Have you ever tasted nut?
I have not tasted male nut. I have tasted plenty of female jizz, but not male nut.
I don't want to call it female nut, right? Even though, I mean, they nut, but it's not from their nuts.
Yeah, because it's more like just like a lubrication. I feel like it's just it's lube. It's
Well, I can tell you, it's not like Pop Rocks, but it does taste like pee. So
it smells like asparagus. Asparagi? Asparagi?
I'm from Asparaguay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. No, it tastes. No, it's not always. Sometimes I have had I'm like, oh, come on. What do you just pissed in my mouth, friend.
Well, let's find out here. So
I've
I've sampled the flavor of piss. I've sampled the flavor of fish. I've sampled the flavor of Play-Doh.
When did you sample pee?
In a vagina.
Like on purpose, or you were like, that's pee?
I mean, I visited the vagina buffet on purpose, yeah, and I just ended up in okay.
Did they purposely pee in your mouth, or was it like, this tastes like pee?
I sleep better at night not knowing, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would drive me crazy. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I need to know.
You got it. You're gonna so you're gonna be like searching people up on Facebook like fucking years later, be like, I gotta know. I just gotta fucking know. Did you piss in my mouth?
I had a girl in Austin once suffocate me and squirt it all over my face, and I was like, bitch, you just pissed on me.
And she's like, no, it's not pee.
Yeah, I pretended to come, and then I pretended to be asleep, and she was like, you ready for round 2? And I was like, just trying to sleep. And she wouldn't leave, so I was like, hey, I got to get up early. I'm actually going to see my brother. I made her leave the hotel, and then I went back to sleep.
My wife and I have been experimenting with
oh boy,
an activity. We simulate suffocating each other with a pillow now lately, and I got to tell you,
Jesus Christ,
it fucking releases a lot of fucking just turmoil.
I feel like you should let me suffocate you with a pillow.
I got to do it only with a person I trust. So,
okay, right. Understood. Yeah, understood.
The safe word, you can't hear it, and the pinch might not be strong enough to tell you to stop.
That's my alibi.
Okay, yeah. I see where we're going with this one.
Yeah, you already know the answer if you ask me. No.
Yeah.
There's no one I trust enough on the planet to do that. No.
I'll also only simulate that with somebody I know I can overpower.
Yeah.
Only.
I might put all my weight into it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by might, will.
It's gonna happen. You're dying tonight. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
He hit him in the fucking shin. Yeah. So speaking of white people being trash, that's a very white thing to do, is to fucking instinctually throw a bicycle at somebody's fucking shin.
He was burning up the bike lane. He was in the place for a bicycle. Also, I feel like that guy was trying to help the most, because I've always heard when you're on fire, you stop, drop, and roll. He already stopped. He was just trying to skip the second step. He's like, how are you going to roll?
He's like, I'm just trying to help him to the ground real fast.
Yeah, here, for when you're done with the next part, you got to roll. So here you go. Here's
Are
two
your
wheels.
shins sensitive? They are now.
I like how everyone's trying to help him, but instead of like tackling him, like I've seen in movies and videos online, they just assault him with jackets. They were beating him up with leather jackets.
So like the last thing this guy's
Slapping
going
the shit out of him.
The last thing this guy's going to end up seeing before he dies is everybody assaulting him violently, but none offering any kind of help.
It'd be funny if he got a jaywalking ticket.
That would. That would. Hey,
That's fucked up.
You getting a ticket for smoking, sir? No, you can't
So
do that.
you can't smoke in this area.
It's a non-smoking area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in the bike lane. Yeah, that's why did he hit him with the bike? It's like he was mad at him. Like, you're hogging all the fire.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he fucking saw the opportunity to like not go to work that day and be like, nah, man, dude, my bike got fucked up, dude, by some guy that was on fire.
Some dude burned my bike up, dude. I can't make it in.
Yeah. He didn't think that the video was going to go viral.
Well, hopefully it does now. Hopefully this version does.
I'm curious.
I want to know where. I want to know what you win. I have all the questions. I want to know the answer to all the questions.
I don't care how much.
All
Take my money.
I don't
I want
care.
tickets to every show tonight and tomorrow to see that again and again and again.
I'll watch one and decide from there if I want to see the next one.
How can I participate?
Yeah, what is this?
Yes.
Where is this?
I mean,
how is this?
I'm not objective at all about it. I approve of this level of assault.
I won't ask why is this, because I know why.
Yeah.
I know why.
Was she smiling in that video?
She was smiling. She couldn't even be mad.
She
She
enjoyed
turned
it.
her face forward and fucking titty whopped her.
Yeah, she like totally like angled up. She like squared up. She's like, hold on, get a better angle here. All right, now beat the shit out of me with those fucking massive gazungas. Here we go.
Yeah, those bazooms. She got fucking titty attacked.
Listen, clobber the shit out of me with those bodacious tatas. Listen, fuck,
It was a bodacious boobie barrage.
fucking go ahead.
Can
and
we name the episode that? Bodacious boobie barrage?
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Go ahead and clunk me with those chocolate milk mooers again.
Hey, is it too late for flapjacks? You know, you got to be careful because she has a nipple ring. That's actually, I have these fake teeth. A girl's nipple ring caught behind my tooth and she yanked it out like she was literally catfishing, like she caught a fish, but it was my front teeth and broke them.
I wonder if you could technically have sued her for that.
Yeah, but from the judging from the rest of her apartment, she didn't have nothing.
No, she
There
probably
was-
she would have
there was
probably
nothing.
like dollar a week to you or something like that. You know what I
Not
mean?
even. It wasn't worth it. I was like, I already had some other problems. I was like, yank them all out. Let's start over here.
Yep, you're the catalyst. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you should send her a fucking thank you letter after the
Yeah,
fact.
that was a bodacious booby barrage, though.
I
That
loved
was,
that. I fucking loved that. I actually have that saved on my phone and I watch it every fucking night.
I'm gonna watch that next time I'm down. Like how the way I was feeling when we first started recording, it got cut out. You guys don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that video.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
I'm gonna watch it and know that things could be worse and they could be better. So work hard.
How about this too? How about if either one of us recognizes in the future that either of us is having a bad day, just send that video. It made me smile.
All right, let's see if
there was titties. Titties always make me smile.
The nipples are covered. YouTube, calm the f down.
Yes.
All right, the nipples were covered. It wasn't a whole titty.
It's a public
all right?
show. There's no indecency happening here.
It was education.
It's acceptable.
It was entertainment education. It's not sexual. We didn't say one sexual thing about it. All right.
We sure fucking thought it.
Yeah. I want to suck them. Anyways, let's move on.
Height matter?
It definitely does.
It
I'd be
does?
shorter than me.
You said height matters.
It does.
All right, and weight matters, so step on the scale.
Weight matters, but if you're not strong enough to carry me, then bye-bye.
All right, then let's see.
No, I don't want to do that. That's scary as fuck.
Why? You're judging guys based on height, so I'm judging you based on weight.
That gentleman for president.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I know some will say this is insensitive, but he makes some points. I mean, I can't control my height, but a lot of people can control their weight. I know some people can't, whatever, but they kind of can. You could always work harder.
They make medicine.
And I'm a fat fuck saying that, so
They make medicines now for it. So, I mean, there's alternatives.
Yeah.
You know? I got to say, if that kid started a cult, I'd join it. I like his train of thought.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, well, he wouldn't let us in. We're fat.
Oh. Well, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I am too, but am I? You know, I'm working on different ways to talk about it. You know, to mask it.
I'm mastering Body by Ozempic right now. So
I'm doing an off-brand because my shit didn't cover it. So I wish I could get the real Ozempic, but
what is it? But there's some truth to this, though, man. There's some truth.
yeah,
You know,
I
what
mean,
I'm
it
saying?
sucks. I always feel bad. Like I'm not a super tall guy. I'm about average height. You know, I'm 5'11". I'm 5'10".
So height, you can't control that.
Nothing you can do
Dick
about it.
size, you can't control that. I mean, but there's a whole bunch of other things that women are going to judge guys about that are out of their control completely. They're ugly. I mean, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, your weight, that is completely controllable and manageable by you.
Yeah, and instead of doing anything about it, I just became really funny. That's all. I just tried to be charming enough to get where I'm going.
And, you know, ugly guys are coming back in style right now, for sure. You know?
Yeah, but you always see that ugly guy that's with a really hot woman, and you're like, big
Yeah.
dick, money, but what has he got here?
Well, it's typically that guy is usually like in impeccable shape, fantastic cut, chiseled, all that. But he'll just have like
sometimes they're just charming as shit. And sometimes
Yeah.
it's unexplainable. You're like, what is going on?
they'll have the worst beard and a fucking dick nose, you know.
Yeah,
but
fucking neck beard. But what I was saying is, I feel bad for short guys. Like I know plenty of shorter people, and they're judged immediately, no matter what. Chicks look at them like, no, fuck that. That's you know, that really sucks.
I don't
man.
live
That
I-
sucks
I don't live that life. So.
because people don't judge short girls like that. Short women, you're like, I don't care. She's cute. She's
I
hot.
like short
Yeah,
women.
I don't give a shit.
no,
Yeah, I'm
totally
into that.
fine
Yeah.
with me. Yeah. You know what intimidates me? A woman my height. I'm also 6'4".
Yeah. Well, I'm into that too. I like that.
Climb that
Yeah.
tree.
Okay. I would break her if I climbed her. Okay.
Because your weight is not manageable.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
manageable. I'm just not managing it. Yeah. You're absolutely right, sir. I mean, you can't really argue, especially if she was like, no, I don't care how tall you are. Then it's like, okay, have a good day. But she didn't say that.
Let's make an observation that I got some credit. I'm going to credit you on this one, though. She looked like she had a big, hairy, stinky pussy.
So I did say that
So-
while you guys weren't being included in. So I guess I'll say it now. She looked like she had a big, hairy, stinky one.
Yeah. And some
And-
people like that. That's okay.
And my next statement was, I'm into that too. That's what I'm into.
It's, you know,
Yeah.
what kind of hairy and stinky is it? Like you go down there and it's just, you know, like natural smells and aromas, that's fine. But when you start to see like a booger in there and like some cotton.
booger?
Yeah, you never know.
A pussy booger?
A pussy booger. Some pussy boogers. That's another contender for the
I can't name it pussy boogers. I wish I could.
cotton, lint, green plastic. How about green plastic?
I mean, maybe she was swimming in the ocean. I don't know.
You never know. I mean, that's going to choke a turtle.
I mean, they sell combs. I mean, just brush it out, lady. You know, I mean, clean it out.
I haven't brushed or combed my hair since like fucking 1999. I'm definitely not doing it.
None of your hair, top, bottom, any of it?
Nothing.
What do? You just do it with your hands, like a
it's
frat guy?
just the sloppy and the you know the pick and roll. I do the pick and roll. You know.
All right. Well, it's not basketball.
No. Now that I'm starting to thin a little up here, it's hat season.
You also don't let your facial hair get long. Every time I keep a comb in the car. Every time I get in, I gotta brush it out.
I'm starting to work on a beard right now.
Oh, nice. I see it. Yeah. But I've never seen you have it like long, like I let mine get.
No, I've never actually had a full beard in my life. But you know what? I'm kind of questioning now. I never thought that I can grow one. I think I might be able to. I might be checking this out.
Yeah, maybe you just haven't given it a chance.
Well, because also if I'm losing the hair on top, it's got to pop
You're not
up somewhere
losing
else.
it. It's migrating.
Maybe.
It's nomadic.
It's relocating.
Yeah.
It's relocating. It's moving.
Wherever my hair roams.
It's evolving. It's
I think it's devolving.
devolving.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's revolving.
You're making me feel really bad about myself right
Yeah.
now.
Okay, good.
Send me that video.
It's she-volving. Yeah. All right, let's do another one.
Guy's about to find out he's been shitting wrong his whole life.
So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time? Yo.
I am about to leave, bro.
How do y'all take a shit? I must have seen this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach
So
is
hold on,
turning.
so y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that?
Yo,
What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hands. Why you think people wash their hands?
Yo, you shit in your hand, bro?
With tissue.
This is worse than I thought. I thought it was some other shit. But this is
So
some
you tell me
shitty
I
shit.
just sit there and just let it fucking shit in the toilet?
Where's your pee go, dumbass?
Yeah, that's pee is easy. I don't know. I just always shit in the tissue.
That's you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
You did it. You've done it wrong.
hold on. Wrong.
Yeah. Who told this man? Where did you get your information at? What is?
I would like to speak to this guy's role models.
Why can't it just fall in the water? What's your problem with it? You don't want to disturb the water? What are you, like a Buddhist or something? I don't understand. I don't get it.
I'm loosely
Why?
concerned that he possibly was raised on the streets homeless, because that's the only
No,
reason.
because then he would just shit on the ground. Why would he be catching? And he wouldn't be able to wash his hands. He's just shitting outside.
Well, because you can't shit where you sleep, so you got to catch it and fling it somewhere at somebody.
Where do you think homeless people shit? They shit where they sleep while they sleep.
Let me ask you this: how do you wipe your butt?
Properly.
Assuming that we know how to shit the right way. We know how to shit the right
Properly,
way.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't catch the turds.
Well, I'm asking this because today I found myself in a narrow stall shitting, and I know how you wipe your butt, and I feel like that would have been an impossible way because you do wipe to the side and shit, don't you?
Well, if I was in that situation, I could tell you, wipe finds a way.
So would you stand up and wipe then?
I always stand up and wipe.
You stand up and wipe. So you're going to go ahead and
I'm a stand
pancake. You're
wiper.
going to pancake the caca up your butt crack and make it an even more
No.
taskful duty to.
I don't rub it up my butt crack. I clean my ass.
The second your butt crack when you stand up, your butt cheeks clench.
No.
You're squeezing doo-doo up your
I don't
backside.
stand and clench. I stand, and plus, I don't have a lot of butt cheek to clench. I couldn't clench them all the way together like a normal person either way. But I stand up. Just because I'm standing doesn't mean I clench.
All right.
It depends on how you stand.
I'm going to tell you a proper back to front wipe. All right. This is how it goes.
Oh, so wipe it up onto
it's a
your
back to
nuts?
front- No, listen. You gotta take the top of your hand. It flaps the nut sack to the side. And then you just do your business. And your nutsack is hanging over this way. You get all the business done here. You wipe it. You get to look everything. You make sure everything's fresh and clean. You might even do a flush or two, just so you know. That's a bidet hack. If you're at a fucking public toilet, sprays up enough that it'll actually give you a little bit of leverage on there and clean it up for you.
Well, if the turd's big enough, it gives me a natural bidet with the splash.
You know, lately with the kind of diet I've been doing, I've only been having hard turds, and I'll tell you what, man, I've been shitting out like a half a sausage log and then having to wipe out the other half of it. And it's turning into
Jesus.
like a fucking cock marker where I have to like
Yeah.
boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
and keep
no.
fucking wiping it.
I stand and wipe, make sure my cheeks are spread. I don't wipe it up my back like a child. I'm not putting my nut sack, my fucking 8-inch long nut sack, not dick, nut sack. I'm not wrapping that around my arm like a duvet. I'm not doing all that.
Like a
Put my hand
bracelet?
between my legs and then wiping it up so that there's flex going on my nuts, and then possibly my hand, the top of my hand and tattoo touching the water or the floater that's in there.
Well, the built-in bidet makes sure that the flecks get washed off. It's okay, and then you pat that dry.
I would clean. My butthole is as clean as it can be, no
Clean
matter
as a
which way I
whistle.
wipe. I don't know about a whistle, but still. I mean, if you want to blow on my ass and find out, you're more than actually. You know, you're not welcome to. You're not welcome.
I don't like
You can
it.
do that to my ass, but you
I don't
can't
like
do the
it.
other thing.
I don't like it.
No, and I've told this on here before. Yeah, I'm a stand wiper. That's just what I stand with the standers.
Let us know which one's weird: the standing wipe or the back to front with the nut flap.
Yeah, and either way, I don't care. You're not going to change me.
Well, I've been doing it for 40 years, so
yeah.
I don't think I can change it.
Yeah, I mean, same. You're not going to change me. I've been doing it for 41 years. Well, 40 and a half. I don't know how long they wiped my ass when I was a baby.
You know, I'll tell you what. Bust your fucking legs. I bet you won't be fucking standing wiping.
Well, yeah, if you can. Just like when I had that motorcycle wreck and my ex had to wipe my ass for me.
Now, was that like a proper wipe, or did it feel just off?
Nobody's going to make it feel... You're never at home till you're at home.
So
you know what I mean?
So it's kind of like jerking off. It's just like only you know what you actually like.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy to let someone else try, but at the end of the day, you got to get the big dog involved if you want it done right.
You know, I got to say, I'm a little bit curious to see about letting somebody wipe my ass now, just to see how it goes.
Well, you're getting old. It's going to happen soon.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm open to the idea.
I would, but also because it was after an accident, I was on pain pills, so I wouldn't have to shit all the time. But when I would, it'd be bad. So I'd try to plan my shit for like, I'm going to shower right after because, I mean, I appreciative that she would do that, you know, of course, get that out of the way.
Sweet girl.
But still, not so much. But
sweet and sour now?
I was like, I'm going to shower after this. I just want to.
Everybody listen, just keep wiping until all the seeds in the slick are gone, all right?
We had someone on who has this joke, another comic. He kept floating off camera, but Michael Reed, shout out Michael Reed, he used to have a joke. He's like talking about wiping his ass. He goes, how do you know when to stop wiping? And he go, I stop whenever the brown turns to red.
Oh yeah, that's one way to do it.
Yeah,
or when the toilet paper starts tearing in your asshole.
Yeah. Also, get better toilet paper. I hate that.
I mean, I use like White Cloud. Charmin.
I was thinking about the paper tearing when you get like dingleberries and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
No, yeah,
cheap ass shit. But also, going back to this video, why did this man turn his hand into a caca stop to a middleman for poo poo?
Yeah, it was like
why would you?
It was a truck stop for turds.
What are you gaining for the? Are you gently placing it in the water among a koi pond or something?
Yeah, I mean, so why do you have to be the intermediary? I mean, the water's there. Just let it go. You know,
like the water in your turds is a divorcing couple, and you got to be there to intermediate for them. I don't understand. I don't know.
There's a reason why they say put some water on that shit.
Yeah, he's put some shit on that water. He's doing it right. I mean, we all agree. If you don't agree with me, please tell us. Send us a DM, comments on this video, and let us know what the benefits are to doing that and why we're wrong.
I thank God that neither of us are that guy.
No, yeah, I don't. Why would you willingly touch? I don't even like picking up my dog shit. I mean, I do it because I have to, but why would you willingly touch feces? When he said that in the video too, and then he has finger in his mouth, I was like, ew.
Oh, because you know it's under his fingernails.
Yeah, and then also too, he's touching the microphone. I'd be like, hey, bro, don't touch anything else in here.
Yeah.
I'd be like, stand up. I'd go get a towel for him to sit on. I'd be like, I just don't trust you.
Just proximity, everything, man. Don't touch nothing.
And that's a big, beefy dude. You know, he's got some big, meaty old shits.
Mm-hmm. Ugh, what if he's one of those dudes that likes putting his fingers in a chick's mouth while they're doing it and stuff now, too?
Oh, you know he does.
No, not cool.
What if he's got big, long fingernails, too? Oh, you know it's in there. Even
and you see the dirt underneath it, too, and you're like,
oh, he must have just changed his oil on his car. Or,
you're like, that's poop.
Or he catches his poop in his hand.
I would have never thought that. So, I mean,
if I had a hat, I wouldn't take it off for you. Fuck off. Hell no.
That was very incognito of him to have just came out with that. Like, I would not have just speculated, like, that dude catches his poop and throws it in the toilet.
But now that's how I'm going to judge people when I see them in public. Poop catcher. That's a poop catcher.
It's a factor now. You know, all these kids are coming out with all this weird shit. Everybody wants to try to reinvent the wheel, and it's like, just wipe your butt. Yeah. Just wipe your butt with paper.
Poop man cometh. That's another good name.
That is a good one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Poop man cometh. That's, I don't understand. I just don't. I don't think I want to either.
That almost could have been the crime story here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely a crime. And to think that other people do that. Somebody, an older brother taught him to do that and just left it that way.
His role model fucked him over on that one big time. I feel like the person who taught him how to do that was just fucking around with him, and they were like, hey, we taught John over here how to wipe his butt, but we did it the wrong way. We told him to catch the poop.
We told him he's got a place to poop in the water.
And then nobody ever just caught him up to speed. They're like, nah, surely he's not going to do that. And he's just doing that all his life.
I know kids do this, but I feel like he was one of those kids that would take his poop and show it to people when he'd use the bathroom.
Were you like, what you got right there, honey? Like, what is that? Is that chocolate? No.
Oh, you got adoption papers because we're done here.
Why does it have corn and peanuts in it?
Well, you know why. That's gross.
Does that taste like Pop Rocks? No.
But it still tingles.
Swimmers.
Well, that was a crime, but let's move on because now it's time for a crime story.
Time for crime stories.
The orders that I'll make are as follows. The offender is convicted of each offence. I impose an aggregate sentence of imprisonment of 9 years to commence on the 7th of January 2017. I impose a non-parole period of 4 years and 6 months. The offender is eligible for release to parole on the 6th of July 2021. The indicative sentences are count 1, 7 years with a non-parole period of 4 years. Count 3, 6 years and 6 months with a non-parole period of 3 years and 6 months. And count 5, 5 years. I find special circumstances.
When I first would have walked in that store, my side eye would have been to the lady with the dreadlocks first.
Yeah. You would think, who smells like patchouli in here?
And you know, also sharpen your axes. You know, I mean, I think you'll have better results. You know,
well, I mean, the guy survived, right?
Both people survived.
But still, that's like, why would you do that? That's fucked up. I don't care how mad you are to go do that to a stranger. I get scorned lover, crime of passion, whatever the fuck. But to somebody just waiting to buy cigarettes in a gas station?
Yeah, this is just mental illness. And I can tell by like just looking at them interact there that the guy was like, so what the fuck's up with the Axe? And she's like, you want to fucking find out?
She was like, oh, I'm making Axe body spray. And he's like, what do you mean? And then she cracks him in the face with it.
And then she fucking gives him like an axe gash.
Like, and then just to walk out like that, like nothing happened. You just fucking destroyed 2 people's lives.
Going back to a party.
I think the other part of that crime that didn't get charged was that fucking funny little judge with this dumb little wig.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. I don't care what country you're in. Take the stupid little wigs off. You look ignorant.
Was that Canada or was that England?
Either one or the other.
I think both of them do. Yeah, they both do the wigs. Yeah.
I think it was Canada.
Okay.
But,
right.
there's not a lot to say there. I mean, and also the sentencing, if you listen to it, she got a total of 18 years if she does the full time for that. Because they said there's 3 counts. I only saw 2 people get hurt, but maybe there was some other charge mixed in there, whatever it is.
Something, of course.
Intent or fucking attempted murder or something.
Something.
But she only has to do about like 7-8 years, I think he said, to get paroled.
So this is the reason why my family asks me when I leave the house, just even to go to the store, to go run an errand at the gas station, like, do you have to take your gun with you? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it's legal for me to, it's a good idea.
Absolutely.
And even if it's not, like, I ain't trying to get caught like that.
No.
I would have shot that bitch in the store. I would have shot her.
Rather be caught with it than without it, man.
But also, she caught him off surprise. You might not even see it coming. He might not even say anything to her. She might just turn around and just be like, well, time to get started.
I make it a habit now of just keeping a complete radius out of people away from me. Like, I'll tell people, I'll be like, hey, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
I try to do it nicer. I don't want to say it that way.
I do it assholishly.
I've told people in line, like, hey, do you mind backing up a little bit? If they're rude, I'm like, hey, back the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Like, get up off me.
Like, you're in my space, man.
Yeah.
I want you to see my fucking code. I don't want you to know it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yeah. It's 6969. I hate when people do that though. Like when you're in line at the store, it's not going to make me go fast. Just back the fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't want to smell you. Get out of here.
If I've got a fart on deck, I will let one rip. If you're too close to me in line at a store, like, and I'll look you right in the eye and be like, yep.
Oh yeah. If they want back up, I don't need a fart on deck. I chop you one for you, senor. Right here. I chop you one.
Nice.
I chop you for you, senor. Here you go. Yeah, I don't like that shit.
See, I've been eating so good lately that my farts don't even stink. It's just the sound will be offensive.
To you, your farts stink.
Okay.
They always do. Always will.
I've been farting the whole time we've been sitting here. I've been pulling a you.
I've been farting for the last 23 years I've known you nonstop. And you've smelled like 7 of them.
I think your cologne usually smells pretty good. So
yeah, and I don't even wear cologne. I just drink it, so I fart it out.
It's real musky.
Yeah.
Real musky.
It smells like beef and cabbage.
And I like those things.
That's been corned. Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot to say about this one. It's pretty fucked up. The video tells it all. At least she got caught. But
question here.
Go ahead.
Do you think she went to boy jail or girl jail?
I don't know. If it's Canada, I feel like they just let her go home and called it jail.
Okay.
You go home now, eh?
Yeah. That's your punishment. Fucking stay home.
You stopped that, eh? Does it say this is 7-Eleven? Sure. No, it doesn't say.
Oh, hey, by the way, didn't the person who got hacked have an interesting name?
Sharon Hacker. And I'm sorry to dox a victim here, and we're not talking bad about you. We actually didn't make fun of you at all. You got dumb hair. But anyways,
it's just quite ironic.
It's quite, it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this person was man transitioning to woman or woman transitioning to man. Either way, okay, but.
I was going to say, we're just laughing with you, but not at you by any means.
It's fucked up because this person went out. They set out to do this and literally said, if you pause the video, if you're able to see it, said something like, people can only hate, so I'm going to go out and hate or something like that. Like, all right, enough.
I imagined when I first saw that video that it was like, do you remember The Way of the Gun with Sarah Silverman on the Ryan Phillippe part? And she's like, yeah, she's like, you like to fuck boys, you like to fuck little boys. And she, like, I imagine they had like an exchange like that there, at first.
Yeah. You like to fuck, you fuck boys, little baby boy fucker, baby boy. And then the next part is the best where he goes,
yes,
shut that mouth before I come over there and fuck start her head.
Ryan Phillippe is my hero.
I'll have to cut out the C unit because YouTube has been super gay lately.
Oh, yeah. So, I like that C unit.
Yeah.
Right.
C unit's perfect.
C unit. What? We in here.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Stinks in here. What?
Bo,
you bitch.
bo.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is what they call an episode. We did it. We're done.
That's one for the books.
Check out all the social media at the Open Mic Podcast everywhere. MIK, you know by now. Check out mine at Mikey B the Comic, wherever you want to find me.
Don't you got shit going on?
I do have shit going on. By the time this airs, last week for y'all, I hit Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Austin, and a couple other stops. And after that, by the time this comes out, I will be at the Addison Improv on the 16th of April, the 9th. So tonight, if you guys want to come to Addison Improv, find me on social media, send me a message. I got free tickets for you. So Tuesday the 16th, I'll be at the Addison Improv. Actually, I messed it up. And the 9th, I'll be at Plano House of Comedy. Tickets for either one if you hit me up.
Nice.
And then special announcement coming soon. Still got to confirm it. Waiting. I'm on pins and needles here. But I have something I want you guys to come to.
It's big. It's good.
It can be big and good if you come to it. And if you come to it, I will make you come on it.
It's not a dick.
It's not. It's not my penis or my butt. It's not. It's my titties. Bodacious boobies.
Nice.
But that's it. Check my page at Mikey B the Comic. All the info is going to be there, and all the info already is there. So, that's it.
All right.
Get out of here.
Fuck it.
Scram.
See ya.
Peel off, honky.
Old pink dicks.
Bye.